My name is Gladys Kiptum. I'm a student at OUK taking agri-technology and food systems, and I'm doing a module on PV, which is agri-entrepreneurship, and I was supposed to visit a local startup and gain first-hand knowledge on how these startups are launched and managed, and what are the challenges that take place when starting this business, and how they manage, and how they test their products. And therefore I had structured a few questionnaire, and I went to identify a local startup by the name Sun Culture, and I was supposed to take a video of myself when received there and given a brief information about the company. And at that time, when I went and everyone was busy, and when I introduced myself as a student, they didn't. I requested them to just give me a little time, because this is just an assignment. It was an assignment, it was not a research, and therefore they agreed, but they gave me a very limited time, that about 10 minutes, to ask them what I had. And therefore I got to know that Sun Culture is a company that was founded in 2012 by an engineer by the name Samir Ibrahim, and this company is located in Kenya, in Nairobi, as their headquarters, and they have vision to expand globally. And the area of focus, they provide affordable and solar powered irrigation systems to smallholder farmers for a maximum of 2 acres, and they focus majorly on smallholder farmers, and they have problems that they want to solve on farmer level, and it's about the productivity, the problem of low production, and many farmers depend on rainfed and to produce crops, and therefore with solar, with Sun Culture and their products, they will be able to solve this. And another problem is about the unpredictable harvest, whereby if farmers rely on rainfall, then it makes the harvest to be vulnerable to drought, and therefore they will lower their harvest. And also the problem of energy poverty. Most farmers cannot afford accessible and reliable electricity for pumping and even lighting their homes. And another thing is the issue of high costs on traditional fuel like diesel, and to power these pumps, for irrigation, and they are very expensive to run, and therefore the farmers were incurring a lot of money on their farms. And when Sun Culture came, they had solutions for them on reliable water access, because by use of solar powered energy to pump for water supply, they will be able to solve the problem of unreliable water access. And again, if they have solved the reliability of water access, they will now increase crop yields, and they will also conserve water because of their system of drip irrigations, and the issue of off-grid solar power, affordable and cost-effective solar power irrigation for lighting and even for mobile charging, and also on climate resilience. They will have constant water resource. So those are the solutions that came up with solar, with Sun Culture as a company, and also I was able to interact with them to know the kind of technology and innovation that they have adopted, and they say they initially launched with drip irrigation, just drip irrigation, and then they moved to a lower cost rainmaker system by 2013, and they are now expanding. They are even introduced, due to the problem of finance, farmers are not able to access credit to buy these irrigation systems. They opted to introduce a pay-as-you-go system that enable farmers to live pole, and also it has grown and expanded to even IoT sensors, and they have leveraged IoT sensors, and they are able to monitor what the farmers are doing remotely, and they aspire to grow even to smart irrigations and so forth, and that was great to know. And now I was able to ask them how they test and improve their products before launching, and they are able to tell me they have a close relationship with customers, and therefore they have customer feedback and on durability and performance of their systems, and they are able to get information on their systems, on their products, and they are able to modify at the right time. And they also say they test in the field with pilot farmers. They identify farmers and areas where they are able to test these products before now launching and now storming the market to sell their products. And they do research. They even collaborate with research, and they also have a research center at Nanyuki, whereby they follow up, they move with their customers and do research concerning their products, and also during business development there are a lot of challenges faced when starting the venture, and I was able to interact with them. They told me about the upfront cost. Farmers were not able to purchase, to afford or to access credit to purchase, and that's why they introduced the PayG system. And the customers' needs, they didn't come with a customer-centric design, whereby they understand the needs for the customers first, and therefore that was a challenge. It is very critical to understand what the needs of the customers before you just release the products, and let the market be aware and be educated on how to use your products, because sometimes you release a product and they do not know how to use them, and then there are a lot of problems there. And there are also a lot of farmers who are skepticism about learning new technologies and even adopting, because they are used to over-reliance on rain-fed to irrigate their crops. and therefore low production is really experienced, and they don't want to adapt to new technology, and therefore they need an awareness and education on the importance of adapting to new technologies. And I asked them now that when they were starting this business, how did they manage to run their business? Were they funded, or they collaborated, or and they were able to say they raised funds from companies like Netflix, the Google, and the Acumen, the Info Africa, and Couple Credit organizations. Their target customers are smallholder farmers of area of about 2 acres and who lack a reliable and affordable access to water and energy. And their market strategies is they reach to customers through social media, through on-farm demonstrations, market storming, and RM parties. RM parties is an outreach and demonstration events that are hosted by this company, the Sun Culture, and they also collaborate, and they collaborate with companies like Tupande and Institute of Water Management, and universities like Egerton University and University of Nairobi, and the impact on local farmers. They have brought about the increase in income of up to 100%, and they have really cut costs on cost of production, and they have also saved a lot of time for the farmers. Remember, farmers used to, maybe if they don't afford electricity, others would decide to do manually, or to draw water from somewhere and then they come and irrigate. Therefore, that was not efficient. And now there is the issue of food security and environment sustainability due to clean energy, and now this economic growth also. The future of this company is that by 2030 they want to be somewhere where they will have reached out to over 3,000 farmers. Right now they are at 61 farmers that are Lipa Pole Pole, and they are looking forward to reach that number of 3,000 farmers. The lessons that they have learned along their business, they have learned that farmers require farmer-centric solutions, and to address technology and finance, and this is very important, and also quality. Quality comes first before even affordability, and these are the things that they have learned as an institution. So thank you very much, and looking forward to learning more in future about agri-tech and startups, and entrepreneurship, IT in entrepreneurship. Thank you so much. God bless you.